It's so important as we study Nehemiah that we put these two ideas back to back, that he begins with prayer, but he doesn't end there. That actually leads him into what we'll see in chapter 2. It requires bold, faith-filled action. And it is so good that Nehemiah decided to live a life of action. After praying, Nehemiah, he could have carried on with his life, right? So reading the story, I think it's a good challenge for us, because how often do we encounter someone and they tell us that they're going through a hard time, whether it's financially or a relationship or something, and we give the typical polite Christian response is, well, I'll be praying for you. And if we're really honest, for a lot of us, when we say those words, I'll be praying for you, like that's the prayer. Like that's it right there. I'll be praying for you. And how often, it's kind of the challenge, is how often do we go home and we write it down, like I'm going to be praying for so-and-so for this situation, and they keep on going back to it, and you follow up with that friend and be like, hey, like you told me like you're looking for work, and I've been praying for you. And like legitimately, I've been praying for every single day, and tell me how's that going? Oh, I know someone who can help you get a job, and I'm going to go contact them. Like how does it go from just saying, I'm going to pray for you, do we actually pray? And Nehemiah, like he really does. He really is praying after hearing about the nation of Israel. And what he could have done is just go back to his typical life. You know, at least he gave a solid prayer, but instead of just leaving it there, he knows that this does require action. As he prayed, he felt God's leading that he has to do something. And again, this is interesting because, again, as the cupbearer of the king, why does he take this on as a personal responsibility? It could have been someone else's responsibility. He had no direct reason for why he had to rebuild a wall. It wasn't as though this news came to the greatest wall builder in all of Persia, and they say, hey, we got to rebuild a wall. Instead, no, it goes to Nehemiah. And he's like, I don't know how to do this. Probably. We don't see that he has experience in this area. But he feels God's leading, that something has to happen. And what we see here is he lives this life of bold faith, and what God is calling him to do is that he combines this idea of both faith and action.